Bonjour!
Bonsoir.
We are on JCB Live. This is Wine Style with Rafael. So today, dear friends, we thought we would get down to the root of it. End of January, it's all about the roots, the essence of where we come from. So we thought celery roots would be an amazing example. One, it's very good for us, right?
Exactly.
It's an antioxidant, it's very good against cancer, it's very good for your metabolism, for your blood pressure. I mean, celery roots is something incredible for you to eat. Number two, incredible history. One of the oldest of all time vegetable there is on the planet. It was cultivated at first around the Mediterranean basin, of course, from the Middle East to Egypt, of course, then to Greece, Rome, and the south of France. So we are going deep in history with an amazing recipe, right?
Yes. So I'm very excited to share this recipe with all you. We're just gonna make the beautiful, nice celery root that we picked fresh from the garden this morning. And it's very simple and exciting and refreshing. It'll be perfect for spring.
And we're in the middle of the winter. Spring will be coming, but it's going to help our defense mechanism system as well. You know, celery roots and eating the vegetables of the season really is important because our body is regulated by the seasons. Yep. So we people of all seasons, and we should eat what is in season. So for some of you on the East Coast, we're still in the middle of the winter. For some of us in California, it's getting warmer and warmer. That's why you said spring. And for some of you around the world, it's still winter. So to do this as well, we could not talk about the foundation of what the root is. The root of California, you all know, is Buena Vista. This is where it all started in 1857. No better rooted winery than Buena Vista and its history with the Count and this incredible history. So we thought the Chardonnay would be quite amazing because it's fresh, it's crisp, it's Carneros, which is the root of Napa and Sonoma. You know, it's at the fork, it's at the foundation of it. So I think we need to toast. The election just happened last week, which was an exciting moment, a new wind, a new era, a new dynamic, a new vision of the United States, and really respecting the roots and the earth and Mother Nature with his great wine. So,
cheers.
Rafael, take it over because look at those lovely ingredients. They are all here. We have...
So for this recipe, I'm using about a pound of celery root, one green Granny Smith apple peel. I'm gonna peel it, of course. I'm gonna do some salt, lemon, Dijon mustard, mayonnaise. In my recipe, I put a little bit of creme fraiche on it and chopped parsley, salt and pepper to the end. And that should be it. So let's...
The mandolin!
So for this one, you can dice it in the big chunks, small dice, chunks, whatever, if you want to do it. Or in this case, I want to use the mandolin. Just, you know, we have the French mandolin. This, if you don't have one.
Frenchman, French mandolin, you know,
yes,
don't mix them. They're both very efficient.
So this one, I'm going to use the big teeth for it. So I can get like a nice julienne pieces for this.
Look at that, Dylan is going close today. We get to see the movement, the gesture.
I'm gonna switch to the small one, I think it'll be better. And this way you can adjust how thick you want it. You want it like nice, small. This is kind of what I'm looking for, the pieces like that, right?
Can I
it'll
try?
Be amazing.
I've been a fan of celery all my life, and my mother used to make it with a nice vinaigrette or mayonnaise as we're gonna do today, and it's fabulous, and it's the season. And the beauty, I think, of discovering the season for all of us is very exciting. Don't try to eat tomatoes all year round or the same thing all year round. Just use the season to punctuate a beautiful rhythm, a beautiful melody with your wines, which are all different, and the food. And that's the beauty of acknowledging seasons and nature. And as you could see, all the health benefit of this amazing creation of time. And it's cool to eat the roots. Let's think about Lao Tzu, think about the source.
Peel this quick, the apple. I'm gonna do it a la menu because I don't want If I were to peel it earlier, they would get oxidized. Or you can peel it ahead of time. Just put them on water with a little bit of lemon, and that should be it, right? Should be easy and simple. All the videos I'm trying to make them easy as possible.
Yes.
Easy. That's my
And
favorite
the
word.
apple is going to bring acidity.
Yes, a nice balance.
A nice balance to the actual celery.
I'm gonna start from the side. You don't want to start from the middle because that's where they have all the root and everything. So you stop right there. Rotate it again. Mandolins are really, they can be dangerous if you know how to use them. So that's trying to not go all the way deep.
Yeah. Or you wear a glove like me when I use it.
Yeah, a glove.
I use the Oyster Grid glove, which is beautiful and very Michael Jackson. And it protects your hand. It's the same when you saber. If you want to do that as well, you could. It's because how many times you go too far in the mandolin and you scratch your hand, and this is deadly.
And it's painful.
And it's happened to all of us, right?
They'll take off your nail too.
Yeah.
So that's that. So now from here, we're just gonna do. I'm gonna start with the lemon because I want the lemon to start breaking down the juice of the celery. I'm gonna do about 1 lemon.
And my mother used to say, Jean-Charles, have one of this salad, whether you like celery or not, because it's going to be in anti-microbes coming in, because it's the end of the winter, and this is when you catch a cold or you become a little more careless about your health. So this is really strengthen as well your body defense system. So always a good advice to listen to historical, empirical
Beautiful.
experiences.
So now I'm gonna do about I did a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise.
And you do it right in it, huh?
Right in it.
I like this idea. Instead
Everything
of
is
doing
making
it
too much.
independently and mixing it, you want to mix all of
All
it together.
Yeah. Nice tablespoon of Dijon mustard.
And I'm sipping on this amazing Chardonnay. Brian Maloney does an incredible job, and I want to acknowledge his fabulous skill into making a crispy, very Côte de Nuit, if you like Burgundy as well, a Côte de Beaune Chardonnay that would really be Chassagne Montrachet, Pulis Montrachet style. So very crisp and very appley. Beautiful acidity, great lemony feel. So this is really one of the top guns of Buena Vista, one of the biggest success. So if you haven't tried it yet or haven't promoted it, make sure you do, because it's very crisp and fresh and elegant and sophisticated.
Perfect. So I put creme fraiche, Dijon mayonnaise, about 2 tablespoons of parsley, and I'm gonna finish with some nice salt.
Ooh, a lot of salt, huh?
It's kosher salt. It's not, And I'm gonna mix it out well. And it's if you think it needs, like, as you're mixing it, you think it needs more mayonnaise, more creme fraiche or whatever, wilt it nice and add some more. But this one is perfect. Look at this. See?
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
great. And you've managed the perfect amount.
See?
Not too
Look at that.
much.
Not too much. See?
So it's not a mayonnaise.
Deliciousness.
Well, talking about that, Rafael, shall we put a little bit of your wine in it?
Vámonos.
Yes.
Voila.
A little Chardonnay, which will add, of course, always something unique to it. And what we're doing is pairing it as well with a Chateau Buena Vista Pinot. So when you look at Buena Vista, yes, Buena Vista is becoming the emperor of Cabernet from Napa Valley and a great proprietary blend. But as well in Carneros, we have this amazing balance of the two valleys, Sonoma and Napa, and make an amazing Chardonnay and Pinot. So this is open top fermented in the winery, as you know. And Adrian is a great cellar master now and is creating magic with Brian Maloney. So we do physical, natural fermentation on the open top. And if you remember, we did a great JCB live with Dylan as well and Brian in the caves, which was really magic. So we make wine in the old traditional way of the mid-19th century. And the techniques that were started way before by, of course, the monks in Burgundy and in Vougeot as early as the 12th century. So really long maceration, beautiful Pinot, a lot of depth, as you could see, an intense color, and it's still going to go very well with the celery root. And that's what we want, is not just to be one type of wine. We want to make sure as well we sell it. If you love reds, go for reds. Because here there's no vinegar and there's no olive oil. No. So we absolutely not disturbed by any of those flavors that could potentially conflict with your palate. And this balance, that incredible equilibrium we've managed in both. So, you know, that Pinot has depth, has richness, is aged in French oak exclusively in the historical Buena Vista caves, those first caves of California. Remember, the first two buildings of California were Buena Vista. This is where it started, and the Count has been responsible to bring, you know, Pinot Noir to the US. So Pinot is phenomenal. It has a very sultry spice profile, marvelous strawberries and raspberries and a little bit of cassis. And for me, it's the ultimate of the balance. And this is what, you know, obviously the Sonoma coast is bringing. So Carneros for the Chardonnay, Sonoma coast for the Pinot, the best of both. To accompany this beautiful artwork, look at that.
So, it's pretty much done, plated. I use a little mold just if you want to go in the fancy way a little bit,
yeah,
you know, make
great,
it pretty,
though.
you know.
Good
so
advice.
I use just a piece of PVC pipe.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
Why not? And then you create a little bit of, you
Yeah.
don't have gel. You do the same for your hair, but here you don't
Exactly.
use any gel.
Yeah. Or if you want to go just the easy way, just grab it and put them in the plate, but it's not going to look just as nicer, right?
Well,
So
it's creative too.
It's just rustic
Yeah.
and
But this
you know.
is very elegant. Look at that.
then that should be it.
Well, dear friends, we cannot tell you how important it is to keep things easy. And it could be very sophisticated by your presentation, by a few of the garnishing you do. And look, both ways with a gorgeous Christophe silverware, a beautiful Bernardo plates, the écume. If you need more Myers lemon, here they are. You have the Buena Vista wines. And again, we having, Rafael, healthy wines, healthy foods, diving into the roots of Mother Nature, and Earth is here to give us the best for our body, for our mind. And celery, by the way, is very good for your memory. So,
Cheers.
to life and the roots.